Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, many of you have seen um, my guest appearance on Archaix with Jason at Archaix. And as you know, Jason and I have been friends for quite a while. And I was looking forward to his predictions this year because I want to see how close they are to my predictions. Now, the way we come at these predictions are two different ways. Jason uses data points, calendrics, mathematical probabilities, etc. And I use auto writing. So they both rely on the source energy or your connection to the things you cannot see, let's say, but they come at it from different ways. So what I want to do is see how many of Jason's match up with some of mine. Now, I was really impressed. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link to his video down there. And it even comes with a PDF explaining everything. It's actually really well done presentation. All right, so the first one he has is China-Taiwan. Chinese aggression against Taiwan. United States and the West politicize vocally their support for Taiwan while securing secret trade agreements with China. Taiwan is made weak. Chinese engage in publicity campaign to assuage Taiwanese, sorry, remember my dyslexia, while also executing political dissidents. China may suffer high death toll from ecological disaster. Somewhere in USA, a joint US-French military operation will occur. Now, I had a prediction that President Trump will be visiting China. So there is something in here where he has the United States and West, and I had a prediction that President Trump will be visiting China. Also, I had a prediction last year that the Chinese Communist Party is starting to fall apart. So I wonder if that has something to do with it too. Jerusalem attacked with Egypt as participant, and then Egypt engages in military actions against Israel, joined possibly by Libya and Syria. And I had a prediction: geopolitical lines in the Middle East will change. So I wonder if that is kind of a match. India, Pakistan will engage in conflict. I had Pakistan will be in a war. Afghanistan has already attacked Pakistan. So I didn't have India. I did have Pakistan. So that is fascinating. Western Christian nation assault. A U.S.-led coalition of Western Christian nations initiate military operations in northern Africa, Egypt. There will be Christianity versus Islam theme attached to the operation. Conflicts between Islamists and Christians will occur in several places in Europe, with Russia our participant. So I didn't get that at all. Aerial phenomena over Europe or the Mediterranean will be seen something very strange in the sky. A sickness will break out and be attributed to this event. I didn't get that one either. Earthquake. I did get earthquake. A quake will occur in California in 2025, and I believe I got it in February. No matter the magnitude, it will not be near as devastating as a quake that will happen in 2027. So I said it would be significant. I also said the same thing. It'll be significant, but it won't be the big one. So I have the quake in California as well. Markets flash crash around May and widespread panic in the financial world. An Asian exchange completely crashes. So I wonder if that's part of my Chinese Communist Party dissolving. Worldwide attentions focus on US dollar. I mentioned the US dollar, Federal Reserve, the London and New York Stock Exchange, and Social Security. I said the US dollar will be rising this year. Trump is going to make the US dollar strong. It's going to rise again. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency either enjoy a surge in value or the cryptocurrencies recover almost instantly. The US and Britain, responding to New York and London exchanges, introduced new legislation concerning gold. Either a new currency is introduced or new values are given to the existing currencies. There may be a freeze on prices, wages, and rents during the transition period. The sudden crash of markets results in a major transference of wealth and is over as fast as it occurs. The calendrics link the entire fair to the Rothschilds. So other than the dollar going up, I don't think I got anything other than that on the markets. A year of confusion. There may be many signifiers of a loss of Jewish wealth, influence, and power across the board. This may or may not be connected to the market crash. I wonder if it's connected to the geopolitical changes that are going to go on in the Middle East. The major calendrical signatures show that a worldwide event will transpire in or after April. This may or may not be connected to the market crash. An event in this year will actually be the starting point of a whole new calendar for a system, financial, political, religious, but may be implemented ex post facto at a future date. Now, I'm wondering if that's the technology that comes out. And if you remember when I did my reading, I said there's going to be some kind of new technology, a new way we communicate with each other, but not everybody jumps on board all at once. Remember, I said it could be like cell phones. When cell phones first came out, they were very expensive. Not everybody had them. And eventually, within 2, 3, 5 years, everybody had a cell phone. So I think there's something in there in that where I said there'll be a new technology, a new way to communicate. So, for example, email became a new way to communicate. Text messaging became a new way to communicate. FaceTime became a new way to communicate. So I think there's something here. There's something here. And then he has a surprise. You probably have seen it. He's calling for another attempt on Trump's life in possibly April. And truth be told, I felt that as well, but I didn't say anything. And I did read, though, when I did the USA predictors, that Trump would not be president by the end of 2025, that he will retire. So that's what that kind of matches up with that. One of the things I forgot to mention on my predictions, and it was afterwards, is I also think we're going to have a new pope by the end of 2025. So I want to do the predictions deck here. I want to see, because we do have some hits that are the same, and we have other things that Jason didn't mention on mine. Like I said, the Russia-Ukraine war would be over. One thing about gold. Remember in a couple of my videos, I said I don't know why I'm so attracted to gold this year, which is unusual for me. I've always been a white gold or platinum or silver, and for some reason I want lots of gold things around me. And I wonder if that has something to do with maybe the universe is trying to tell me to pay attention to gold. So I'm going to just use a quick predictions here. Again, you know, it's fascinating how he came up with this. You need to see the calendrics of it and see the ripples of time. And we're in for a good one. Trains or transport. Oh, that was another one I had about the airlines. It's going to be a crazy year for airlines, and it already has started. I think the day after I put my predictions up, there was 4 crashes. So I think it's going to be a crazy year for transportation. So let's see, how close are Jason and I to our predictions, even though we came at them from 2 different ways. So when you come at them from 2 different ways, there's something there. There's absolutely something there. So let's see, we're using the predictions deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm not going to do a challenge. I'm going to do Jason's predictions here, my predictions over here. Which ones will be the closest to what transpires? Which ones will be the closest to what transpires? Okay, Jason on one side, Shanta on the other. For the ones that are different, which ones are going to be the closest to transpiring? Cards are ready. Okay, for Jason. Oh, worldwide Earth. So his are more worldwide Earth. That's true. He's got lots for Asia. He's got India and Pakistan. He's got United States. Mine, assistance, help. Get help. Let's continue to read here. Darkness, outage. I know Jason has been predicting an outage for quite a while. Replace or exchange. I wonder if there's some of them I should replace or exchange, and maybe the assistance and help is what Jason has put through. Moon, no, unclear. I don't think he had anything moon. Now, the one thing is moon to me is China, right? And I'm wondering if some of the things that are said about China are quite not clear. Moon, no, unclear. So maybe what we have matched up about around China is not. Changes coming, replace or exchange, and changes coming. I wonder if I'm going to change some of mine as time goes on. Prepare, stock up. He has said that a couple of times. Prepare, stock up. So he's right on that. Fire, heat wave. Fire, heat wave. I can't remember if I said anything about that. The greater good. The greater good. Surprise attack. Surprise attack. I know that Afghanistan attack on Pakistan was a surprise attack. So fire, heat wave, surprise attack. I wonder if that has something to do with that truck exploding. Because I did say, I believe last year, there would be a second attempt on Trump and it had to do with an exploding truck. So I'm wondering if the cards are telling me that I'm on the right path with that. I did say he would survive. And what's interesting is it was the Trump Hotel. So maybe I saw the name Trump and just thought it was for Trump. Uprising rebellion. Uprising rebellion. Can't remember if Jason said anything about an uprising rebellion. That could be to do with the Middle East, with Egypt coming on board. Resigns, leaves office. So he's right about that. He's right about somebody resigning and leaving office. Tensions escalate. Underground in hiding. What's the underlying? Coerce, manipulate. I can't remember. I think I said something about a pandemic. So I think what his final one here about somebody leaving office is I think that one's correct. This uprising rebellion could be all out, war with Egypt jumping in. The prepare to stock up, I think he's mentioned that a couple of times. The greater good, that could be for the stock market. The darkness, I think this is the stock market. The darkness outage, because he says it's a flash. It's a flash and it moves money around and it rebounds. But I think here, what they're saying here, the moon, no, I think there might be something off about the China ones. I don't know why I'm getting moon China. Well, because it's like the Chinese New Year is in February, and he has a lot on there about China. Maybe that outage darkness is that maybe it is China's stock market that collapses. So he does, he's got some good hits here. Now, underground in hiding, tension escalates. That could be the war. So I might be right about the Pakistan war, underground in hiding. I not in these predictions. In other predictions, I have predicted Zelensky's going to take off and go into hiding. I think this is the truck bomb on Trump. Replace or exchange, change is coming. I'm wondering if I did that reading. I'm wondering if that's Canada, if that's Trudeau. Assistance, help. I wonder what that has to do with anything. Maybe that's the ending of the Ukraine-Russian war. I have a feeling it'll be done by February. I have a feeling once Trump gets into office, a lot of these things will stop. I don't know why. Coerce, manipulate. Well, yeah, there's something to do with a plague, and that could be what Jason was talking about a sickness after an aerial event in the Mediterranean. Fake news. Fake news. So a psyop or something. Strategy planning. Strategy planning. I don't know why I'm getting the Rothschilds there. Security cameras. Fake news security cameras. I'm wondering if that's which one I'm picking up there. Because I did pick up some weird stuff. Celebrate success. And I think that's what Jason was saying too, that after the flash, whatever happens, it'll be something's coming that's going to change things. So interesting. Both things can be right at the same time. All right. Well, like I said, Jason's video will be down below. Plus, he's got the PDF that explains how to do your own predicting with calendrics and history. And it's a great presentation. I'm going to watch it a second time and see how close it comes to some of my predictions. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.